Welcome back to some more Long of the Chosen. We're heading out for some crates. We got large crate extraction mission. 18 crates, 13 to 15 enemies. And we have biotroops here.
Locate and mark the crates with transponders, and Firebrand will handle the rest. Orders confirmed. On the move.
Too aggressively, but I also kind of want to get across this ledge here. Don't want to middle.
Heading to that location.
Not seeing anything on the bioscanner, bioelectric skin scanner. Kind of makes me think we can just go up here. What did you agree?
Got it. Moving.
Anything? There? You spot something? Tap? Or should we just have a drone active? Oh, that's the opening. I'll be honest there. Chance we can spot it from the loader. I know I could grapple and then just whiplash it, and that's easy kill. Don't want to use my grapple cooldown. Oh, it's not like we have many grapple options beyond this point, so might as well.
Tactical movement.
Move tactically here.
Raw power.
And then tactical remove.
Our creators. A 10 batal. We must leave immediately.
You just can't leave out. Don't get ahead of yourself there. Because the good news is they're just gonna mark 3 of those crates, right? Because we haven't spotted any others yet. So yay us.
Already there.
And the bad news is I'm not gonna not mark these crates, so I might as well, instead of scout around, you know. Okay, my lightning hands symbol is active, so we're spotting somebody.
Templar is never above training. Good work. Advent's locator is down and our transponder is active. Firebrand will handle the pickup.
14 to 16.
Those who are divided fall. Our path is clear. The future is
Yes.
ours.
Future seems to be ours. You could come in here, huh?
Grapple out.
You gonna be a flank?
Whatever you say. Got some advent here.
Yes, it's actually a flank. But also more enemies.
Armor still holding.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do on this side.
Good copy. Moving on target.
We're gonna move in onto this crate, and if there's nobody there, we're gonna grab it. And then reconcile next turn or so.
On the move. Enemy squad located.
Does this count? Does this count as somebody's there? I don't know.
Strategic resource triumph safeguarded.
Okay, what are we doing about these guys? That's the real question here. And there's also a turret. Now, I could trigger this crate. Drone comes closer. Buttspot gets a shot. I guess we just... disabling shot this thing. We're untouchable here, and I can still reposition, so we could bait a shot with our skirmisher. Kind of hoping that the commando does something. The shield bearer needs to shield, and the commando needs to shoot the Scourge. Though everybody's in half cover, I don't want to give him a good flanking opportunity. I'm afraid the shield bearer might go for the flank. But he's gonna shield, right? He's a shield bearer, not a flank bearer.
I will move. I've been spotted.
I think we might just use the impulse here. I think the question, so impulse is guaranteed to take care of the drone, or I could use. Oh, the shot is not well. Yeah, I should have stayed on the high ground. If I had stayed on the high ground, this would be a guaranteed hit. No, we got early reveal. We got to take some risks here.
Gremlin, disable him.
Yes, Gremlin. Did you name your rifle Gremlin? That's kind of weird. Alright. Commando is not going for the flank, but still taking the bait.
Enemy fire on my position.
Noise.
Firebrand is on deck for recovery. Keep marking those crates, Menace 1-5.
Yo. I'm gonna deal with this. How much do I care about my focus? No, I think we're just gonna immediately here throw an amplifier on the shield bearer. Give him a hollow ring here. Wow. Amplify hit for 5. Wow, those new gloves are kinda... Gotta check if we can still kinda return them. Still have warranty on that. We got an extra action because we were shot at, so we can flash for free.
An ineffective strike.
Yeah, I noticed.
I have located an object I need more. I go as ordered.
Flash's already back up again. Dervish is so nice. Imagine if we had the plasma bulb up. I think we're just gonna
We have
gonna
nothing to
teamwork
fear.
here.
Their service is over.
You're a little bit closer. Shred that thing for me. Also, holo target. And I think we kill it here, and we can entrench. Yeah, entrench up top.
You're nothing to me.
No, let's not make any like move a little bit closer and then conceal. No, that's the good position. That's fine. All right, we go. These pillars are kind of gonna be in the way, no matter how I slice it. And line of sight is gonna be tricky against anything over there. There's no perfect position. I think going there might just be
Throw in the hook.
the answer we're looking for.
Heading to that location. In cover.
Moving to designated coordinates.
There is the door. I think it's on the same location on both sides. No, it's actually here. So this door opened. Did somebody come out? Did somebody go in? Nobody knows. I'm gonna activate them? Probably. Getting that one. Need to dash to get both. Dash with two people to get both of these crates. Not a fan. Test the waters here.
We must move this quickly.
In that case, we will move here.
Okay.
That one. There's a tiny angle where I could actually still get revealed here. I was about to say. God damn it. Do have decent shot on the Frost Priest. What's the other guy? That's worse. So I can't really risk this, can we? Where's the grapple? On the back? Could of course, move up. Like, grab the crate, move up, teamwork, get back. Alternatively, you are the two guys that just came in through the door, and there's no other group here. We could go aggressive. Could hit my speed buttons, then I'm definitely in range of attacking you. Scorch can grapple here. Move in for a crate and a flank shot. Let's do that first.
A useful aid. As you order.
Like the whole not triggering anything part. What hitting something? Even better. We do 11 with the whiplash. God damn. Now, the problem is, I don't think DerAva can kill the Frost Tech. You know, 20 damage, so we need like an almost max damage crit. Instead, what we could do is give a combat presence here, so we can be greedy, grab the crate, and then keep on walking. Not sure what the Frost Tech can do to my Spark. I'm not sure if this is gonna... Oh, I see a sectoid face. Not necessarily a good sign. Ooh, sure. And a group of 4 that we just activated. Certainly is. A welcome and challenge? I don't know. Not super convinced about that. What about sniper shots now? 100% on the Flame Viper? Yeah, that thing needs to go.
Need to get a closer look. Enemy down.
We have fearsome, and it actually works. What wondrous world do we live in? At least 12 enemies here. Okay, what do we have? Priest, Abjurer, Frost Tech. This is not actually in line of sight of the Frost Technician.
On the move.
You only crate once, or something like that. No, we gotta test that new armor anyway. I don't want to get stasis though, so let me go back like here. And then the aggressive part of me wants to go up here. Let's go here. I want to get stasis by the priest. Let's just, you know, stay nearby, but stay out of vision.
Yes, Commander.
Most importantly, don't activate new enemies. That's not okay. The holy scan. Built. I think this is as good a turn as any to click this button. Destroy a bunch of cover over here. Nice to see you all. I mean, yeah, we can do that, but let's actually take a shot at the tech. And then go for the double kill. May or may not activate the last group, but you know, that's a problem for later this turn, Commander.
There was no alternative.
Where did the sectoid go? Oh, see out here with the priest, huh? He's behind that tree.
Seems doable.
Would be potentially flanked to my snipe. Also means I would run into his Soul Mania, which I kind of don't want to do.
Going up.
He was hissing at me. Look, I get dedication. Well, the question is, can DerAva actually see that spot? Like with that tree in the way, this is gonna be questionable line of sight.
No problem, boss.
But worst case, we can actually teamwork here for a shot on that guy. What do you say? You say sectoid, schmecktoid. Get him out of here. Kind of. 1 HP.
This is stuff.
That's the Overwatch icon, isn't it? Who runs exactly that way that it doesn't trigger an Overwatch shot? That's just rude. We don't do this here. Well, no, I do it, but you're not supposed to do it.
Understood. Moving out.
Now, please don't activate the last enemies.
Triumph through sacrifice. I go.
You in here, you're sitting on that crate. What's missing on this one? Technically you're not part of this campaign. Probably gonna bring DerAva up and then also move the evac closer back here.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Now, my fast guys here, everything that's worth something is on cooldown. Okay. We just need to trigger the last group.
Our path is clear.
That's not how you do that. Wait, was there even a last group? Okay, let's reposition the evac here.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Let us move this.
Grab that crate.
Rolling.
You had another scout here in the back left of the map? No, nobody's there. What about behind the building? Really not paying attention, really.
Oh yeah.
Which one is it that we can yoink that one? Sure.
I've got it. Moving to designated coordinates.
Not moving up.
I should be up there, hunting.
I am reloading.
I'm gonna chill for another turn. I've got to grapple up again next turn, so I'm assuming the last group is back here.
Attacking on sight.
So we missed something like all the way over here. What's the crate status? 10 crates unaccounted for. See 9. So number 10 is this one, I think. Okay.
It's rock.
Rock indeed. No, there's no alien activity. What? Wasn't it? Am I going crazy now? How are we at 12 killed on a 13 to 15 mission? Something not spawned properly?
I will go.
There better be something there. Got this thing here. Who's taking it?
Double core, very nice. Okay, alright.
Seems doable.
They're on to me. Alright, I'll go.
Zoom out. 6 crates, all marked. 6 crates missing. Okay, we're done.
Go, go, go!
Our destiny awaits.
I'm a little bit confused. The mission was on must launch aboard. Can't have been
This is
any
Firebrand. It's time to go.
weird interaction where I took a second too long on the geoscape and it ticked down to vulnerable. Because it couldn't have ticked down any longer.
Moving far.
I don't understand. Somebody needs to stay back so that the last crate actually gets out here. I mean,
Evac confirmed.
that's obviously gotta be
I'm gone.
Sparky Spark. Everybody else can save a point of willpower.
Just in time. All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Okay, it shows 13 here because of the turret, but turrets aren't usually counted in the number of enemies on the mission. So, things happen. Good scouting, good shooting, excellent arc waves. We're back in Templar business.
Propaganda never looked so pretty.
Oh, you're pretty.
According to Advent officials, recent attacks by dissident elements operating outside of the city centers have done little to slow the progress of Advent's ongoing development or outreach programs. Voluntary citizen emigration numbers are reportedly at their highest level in recent years.
Good work out there, Commander.
Forward to the loot from this one. Alright. A nice promotion over here. I want to go for Burial Blades, apparently. Yeah. More repositioning tools, always good. Nice haul of alloys and crystals. Yes, that's what we need right now. 2 elite scopes. Speed PCS. Superior Thigh. Right, and there's another trigger happy. 5 cores. Stocks are filled again. Actually, I want to check right away. Fairly certain I only had 1 superior psi for psionics. Let's see. You have 96, you have 94. You might both have. You have superior psi. No, okay. Apparently we had 2 superiors. Cool, then I can just sell that thing. Unless we get like an alien that uses psionic powers, like a sectoid or something like that. Yeah, just keep it. Keep it. Oh man, I kind of want to immediately go around and spend that money. Cyber hacking training. Can't do large unit infiltrations yet. We don't have a kernel. Cyber hacking training. Spark bits or muton uses. Which muton uses spark bits? What are we talking about here? I don't know what he's all about. Okay, nothing to do here. We could launch another gene mod, which again then gets me in the what do we even need category. Now one option is obviously stuff for you. We don't have chrysalid legs yet. We don't want to use up the skin slot. We could go with bitter frost blood yeah, we have the vest that makes him immune to, rather the ablative makes him immune to bio, like acid poison. The Viper Scare vest makes him immune to fire. Bitter Frost would make him immune to frost, obviously. You know what? I think that's not a bad shout. Unless I'm forgetting a gene mod that goes into that slot and I just ruined that. But whatever. We'll be fine. Talk about being fine. 3 people wounded. We don't have anyone staffed here. Let's get Dr. Decker in here. For me, supply crate extraction. Well, those can be fun. Man, I haven't had one of those in like 2 minutes. Wolfie sitting there already on the landing pad. It's like, oh, put me in, coach. I'm not opposed. Not opposed. I mean, you still need 60 XP for the level, but still. Really want to get some of our gunnery sergeants up there. You're 1 XP. Man, why didn't you say something? I could have given you one of those kills. I actually really liked our dynamic mobility duo here. And hey, we definitely can afford a good bullpup and a good ripjack here. Let's just do, I think it's easier if we just do a class filter on Skirmisher. Got 90 bullpup, and ideally I want the laser edge ripjack. Then I think I actually give that to you. And just give the fusion ripjack to you. Strip upgrades. The weapon. Lead scope. Bandit mag, and we go for the powered bayonet. Alright, did we ever find somebody who wants to bond with Wolfie? Yeah, maybe, kind of. Rough world out there. Advanced speed. I'd really like a superior speed would get him with the current gear and the current or to 20 minus 2, so 18, which is a nice point, nice breakpoint for mobility. I'm kinda holding out on that for now. Surely we're gonna get a superior speed any day now. Alright, anyway. Yeah, let's get Zombie in here. Can do our scouting job and do pistol stuff. I want to work on that bond, even though that means bringing a Master Sergeant. That's fine, you know. Need a little support here, and then I think we bring somebody who needs to be carried. Probably one of our size. Let's get Annie in here. No, I'm not gonna buy a better sniper rifle. Like, he's shooting with the pistol. I wish there was something like a worse sniper rifle in a way that I could just equip. Expensive expenses. Getting a warden armor though for Vandal. Can't have my master sergeants running around with some crappy outdated advent armor. Yeah, upgrading to coil shorty. Okay, and then any. What will you get? Pathfinder armor's gotta be fine. You want the good psi underlay. Extra medkit, and then what do we do with your weapon? You do have face walk. It's not out of the question that you face walk to a flank for some shooting. Psychic reload, holo targeting. Still not sure what I want to do in terms of XCOM perks. Could also be pistol stuff. Let me just get a refresh here. You will get... Well, that's a question, what you get here. So normally I would say you need to get close encounters, right? So you have any sort of multi-attack stuff. But if we go for the skeet shooter into focus for an automatic hit, and then sentinel for another overwatch shot, and then pick up maybe hit and run, then we have some sort of multi-attack shot here. Definitely having more fun with the middle row stuff. That's for sure. Nothing I have to worry about just now. I'm kind of wondering though if I want to give that regular shotgun over here to our Sai and get you a hunting shotgun. The question is which one? So with the skeet shooter focus stuff, we can't crit on overwatches, right? So we could just go for the laser hunting shotgun for the more reliable damage. We don't really have anything that gives us more crit chance. Man, why are there so many interesting options in this game? Let me see here. is the plasma hunting shotgun. Laser hunting shotgun. No, let's just do comparisons. So this thing is 10 to 14. We have an advanced heavy barrel, so it's on +8 on a crit. It has 15 crit chance from the weapon. No. Yeah. 10 from the laser sights. This thing has flat 13. So it's, you know, less top damage, but on average it's better. 2 armor pierce, minus 15 to crit, 10 aim though. And only +1 damage on a crit. Hang on. One other thing we quickly want to do is grab the old shotgun here. Strip the upgrades from this. Alright, so yes, we put bayonet on this thing. Expanded magazine, and I'm not gonna take away that second elite laser elite sight, a regular sight. We'll see. I'm not a huge fan of the laser hunting shotgun, but I've been trying to give it another chance. You know, always got to re-evaluate your positions to see if it makes sense. All right, so we have scouting, we have shooting, we have close range, we have potential flamethrower ambush or potential fireball ambush. Let's say we have a squad.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
Another important step forward in our research.
Okay, resistance radio done. Is it so loud here? Ooh, that's nice.
This specimen.
Psionic unit out of sea. Oh, we can make the advanced psi underlay. I'm not sure. I think I'll keep the alien psi underlays that are better for now. Neural damping. Immunity to mental affliction, 50% damage. Yeah, okay, never mind. And carry on is about. Assign new research for some reason. Even carry on keeps you here, so you can assign a new research. And if you click assign new research, it takes you to the gene lab where you can't do anything because it's currently in use. 136 intel. Let's get encryption.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
What's so loud there? What are you doing, Tigan? What's happening here? It's not usually that loud in the research lab, is it? You got a gas leak. Alright, let's see what's the least worthless continent bonus that we unlocked. Well, actually, I don't think we unlocked anything.
Radio relays in any region where we've made contact with the local resistance.
Really? Recruiting centers. Sorry, I had to scream a little, or a cough. Yeah, okay, so that's... Oh my god, this is so... Okay, pursuit of knowledge, 10% research speed. Cool, I guess. 20% extra supplies from black market sales. That's kind of nice. Insight knowledge, effect of weapon modifications is increased. Now we're talking. So maybe Western US is a candidate for the next contact. This is a network, instant contact with new regions. Okay. And with fortitude. We don't even have a region contacted here, let alone a radio tower. I also don't like. I feel like this doesn't do anything. Yeah, I guess we have two that are. One that's good, one that's decent, but probably coming too late. One that's really nice, but we don't have any contact, and then two that are pretty much worthless. I mean, part of the issue is, of course, me unlocking it that late. What's the going rate for a network tower nowadays here? 650? Yeah, not happening. Not happening. I'm looking at this. We have 13 people here. Vigilance is 1, so we couldn't even get a retaliation, but we're also not getting any good missions. I definitely want a Haven Advisor in here. Talking about Haven Advisors, there was actually a patch a couple days ago at this point that changed how Haven Advisors work, in a way. Or rather, it fixed a long-standing bug with faceless detection when you recruit new rebels, but then also gave an effect that... So, I would say, normally, if you equip a battle scanner, it only reduces the chance of new rebels that you recruit being faceless. Now, the battle scanner also gives you additional chance to detect faceless. If your Haven Advisor has that. That's on experimental only, by the way. Just saying. But yeah, let's see if we can find some faceless there with a max rank soldier and a battle scanner equipped. Should probably be instant here. Click on the button, faceless mission pops. No, not quite. Alright, what else do we want to get from here? A bit of frost grenades for our Winter Sentinel, I think.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
Maybe cure EMP grenades. They're kinda Like, compared to EM pulse or blue screen canister, EMP grenades are like really the forgotten stepchild. Salt in the Wound, permanent dark event. +1 damage on units that are afflicted by poison, bleeding, burning. Including the burning tick themselves.
Normally, I'd avoid picking on civilians, but you're really starting to get on the Elders' nerves, and they're just not going to let this go.
The Chosen are gonna do whatever it takes to get to you, Commander, even if that means wiping out entire camps of Resistance supporters. We're their only line of defense.
Let me just see if we have somebody on the lower ranks that still needs some more promotions. Officer-wise, doesn't look like it. Yeah, might as well get the promotion in here. already done with that training. Okay, let's get you up to Colonel. Infiltrator is such a good upgrade. Oh, yeah, quick study. Does Keeper come with quick study? Like, how is she training so fast? Did I forget that she has that? Yes. Okay. So abilities in half the time. So she's learning the higher rank thing 2 days faster than Heron learns the major rank. Super heavy bolter complete. Let me just look up quickly the stats of the sniper rifle. The actual stats, not what's listed here. Or rather now of the heavy weapon, maybe both. I'll have a quick look at the list that's from the Discord. I gotta say, I looked at the stats and the description. Both seem kind of interesting. Like, so this thing says something here in this description. And is capable of repositioning targets of human sizes. 170 damage. So apparently that's has a like a repulsor to knock enemies back and a attractor to pull them towards you, similar to what you would do with Justice. I'm a big fan of these kind of reposition effects, eh? Goes in the heavy weapon slot. Let me just double check there's nothing else that we desperately need. Well, corrosive rounds would be nice. AP rounds, custodian AP rounds are nice. And I'm still also looking at this. Let's squeeze in this. That's just 3 days. And I think I'm more interested in heavy weapons. Since we just bought the expensive final tier sniper weapon, I'm not feeling like getting a different sniper weapon now. So, yeah, queue up that heavy weapon, see if that's in any way useful.
I do not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing.
Alright, Shadow Chamber operational. Shadow Chamber is going to cost, what, 250 supplies? We're also about to get the...
From what I've been
get our supply drop.
having developed a greater understanding of the aliens'
Very
increasing
close,
ability,
actually.
we can now construct a facility designed specifically to analyze any materials we recover related to their Avatar project. I would suggest we begin immediately, Commander.
What's our income? We have a fairly steady income. I think it's going to be less than that because of the chosen dark event they are hitting. Not dark event, chosen activity, reducing the income from Europe. And yeah, let's get that Shadow Chamber.
We don't have any capacity to spare, which means we can't expand our facilities further.
Yeah, that's still a problem, right? We fully upgraded, everything is staffed, we can't get the defense metrics online. And if we wanted to have more contacts, we can't upgrade our resistance comms. The only way around this is finding a scanning site with Avenger power or getting like 5 more landed UFOs that give us +1 power. Or, you know, tearing down another different facility. Alright, mech support's ready to go. Let's take a look at that then.
I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team,
Yeah.
but as it stands,
Yeah.
we have people still waiting for an assignment.
Would
We
you
don't
stop
have them
calling me at
for
work?
construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
Alright, the mech support supports by killing the enemies, you know, unlike any other soldier. We got actual haywire, so we can hack robotic units. We got scanning protocol baseline, which is cool. We come with opportunist. Reaction fire shots, ignore half cover bonuses. Typical mech trooper immunities and protocol suit. Yada yada yada. Equipment wise, any cannon you want, any armor you want, bit or gremlin. And then, of course, if you have a bit, you get the heavy weapon, and then the usual auxiliary slot for whatever else you want. Probably even get the hacker's laptop in if we really want to go all in on the hacking. Right. So one strong spec, of course, is the good old Overwatch stuff. Right assessment. It's fire control, ready for anything. Eventually Sentinel. Covering fire, chasing fire, kill zone. All very Overwatchy. Natural damage here, good old cover destruction, taunt, shredder. Okay, alternatively, we could do a little bit of a healing specialist. Michael, field surgeon, healing 8, rescue. More the hacker route with Trojan, combat protocol. Containment field's just strong, right? It's stasis on a free turn cooldown with your gremlin. Now we did have decent aim. We don't think we necessarily, I think that reset to the default hack stat. So I don't think we're gonna have too much fun with Haywire Trojan kind of road. That being said, same thing applies as before, Bandolier being kind of a weird perk when you can just get the ammo slot. Well, you can get the ammo slot either from equipping a mech armor, or if you have a spare one, put an experimental magazine on your weapon. That also gives a weapon slot. It gives an ammo slot. I guess the big downside is we don't have cool under pressure, so we can't crit with Overwatch shots, which always makes me not want to take an Overwatch route. What else is in here? Resupply, Puppeteer, Scouting Report, Overclock. I think for me it's similar to the last max. I gotta think about these a little bit. I can't make a decision right now. I kinda want to do Overwatch, but to me it always feels like, okay, if you take Overwatch shots, most of the time it's going to be on a pod that's activating, right? That scampering for cover. They're all out in the open, exposed, 40% additional crit chance, plus whatever your weapon has, your weapon attachments, your ammo, your perks. Not being able to crit is just kind of throwing away half your damage. And it's gonna be like most of the time single shot Overwatch until we get Gunnery Sergeant, and only then it's Sentinel. I'll have to think about this. It's just blinking and telling me you need to assign perks. Alright, what do we got? Jailbreak. We only have 7 people here. Yeah, we'll take a jailbreak. 1, 2, 3, 4 resistance personnel, and then 2 rookies that we can dismiss. Wonderful. Okay, we can pick up Chris here for the hacking job and the officer job. And get ready for me whining about the Geneva with the grenades not performing as well, because we're gonna bring them if I can find them. Where are you hiding? Right here. And yeah, and I think we're gonna give you the Tasnal blade. I like it. And definitely, before I forget it, let's make sure we have a bioalloy plating for you. And actually run through all the acid that your bondmate is laying up on the ground. Since the Shadow Chamber was so expensive, we're actually super low on Elerium again. Really like this as mobility option, and it kind of looks cool. Right, Skulldrake's going. And if we have a alloy plating, you should probably also have one yourself. Put an incendiary grenade in there. Together with all the other grenades. Okay. So we have some CC-ish. We got some melee, we got some hacking. We're gonna need some shooting. With our Templar being gene modded, maybe we just pick up Den Mother here. This is blinking at me the whole time. Who's this? Remove. One 9th marksman with the rockets. Right. Any bond's better than no bond. Get him in here. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh yeah. Okay, hang on. You know, yeah. Take one of the old gold snipers. You're throwing knives anyway, right? I don't think we need yet another medkit here. Let's just leave that empty. Den Mother. You do have steady hands. So that was the downside of this weapon. No bolted target, deals area of effect damage, bypasses ablative health. increased damage against robotic or cybernetic targets. And then the same thing again. Alright, and charging will not end your turn if you have the steady hands perk. Charge capacitor, blah 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 blah, sheer amount of energy, safety if not fired on the same turn. Well, we'll see if that actually how that performs. Also, I don't think you wanna be running around with that faceless skin thing vest. What? Tactical vest. Well, I guess we can go with Talon rounds in addition. Now this thing annihilates robotic enemies. We could also just go for blue screen. It also does AoE damage. I wonder if it would then poison a bunch of enemies if we go with poison rounds. Science. Alright, so what do we even want in this weapon? Probably not this. I'm not sure, since it's an AoE targeted weapon, does it even have an aim roll? I don't know. Does it actually have ammo because it has this weird charging mechanic? I don't know. Go with the standard sniper attachments and we'll see next time around if that's in any way useful. In case you need to take a shot here or there, let's give you some stuff. But mostly we want to have you throw in your knives. Okay, we've got the grenades of various kinds, which I think is still okay. Seems like a decent squad.
Sky Ranger deployed.
We're in the pipe. 5x5.
Is that all people recovered? No, it's still one person injured. Who's that? Oh, Danny for 19 hours? Okay.
Commander, if we want to set back the aliens' work on the Avatar project, we should hit one of their facilities as soon as possible.
Together, we have succeeded in our task. Our unified resistance continues to learn a great deal about these chosen that pursue us. My followers grow increasingly reverent of your abilities, Commander. With our success comes the opportunity for you to assign us new orders, Commander.
Our influence with the Resistance factions has motivated them to share some new information on the Chosen.
I think, as much as I want to hunt the Chosen, we have a supply drop in 2 hours. Let's wait for the supply drop, see what the new covert actions are in the new month, and then go from there. Over here, 94 aim now. By example, and tracking, holo-targeted enemies will remain holo-targeted for initial turn. That's fan-freaking-tastic. Okay. Yeah, let's tick over the month.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
Your progress against the aliens over the past month has been significant, Commander. But there is still room
Seems really nasty.
we're going to eliminate the
That
alien
seems
threat.
incredibly nasty.
Focus. All of my efforts have been rewarded. I am reinvigorated. I was good before, but this is something else entirely. I'm on a whole other level.
Desolation. Chosen Advent and alien units that would graze the target with melee attack will instead have their attack counted as a successful hit. Yikes.
If you would order us, Commander, we will undertake a new means of disrupting the Elders and their false vision.
Alright, we could do a locate patrols. Guess we want more missions, but I think we need to really do this. We need to kill him. Other than that, an alien defector in South Africa. Advent defector also in South Africa. Supply depot in New Mexico. And let me double check. New Mexico is completely toxic. South Africa is liberated, so both of those missions would have a really fast infiltration time. Alright, so let's get the Hunt Chosen in. Do we have a Master Sergeant bond pairing? We do in 17 hours. Yes, we're waiting 17 hours here. Waiting 17 hours so we can save a day on the covert action. I think it's also a matter of who do I want on the covert action. I don't want to send like 2 of my snipers out there, or 3 of my snipers. That seems like a bad idea for a 55% ambush chance.
Avenger plotting new course.
Scrap supplies, black market, buy Illyrium alloys. But before we do any of that, got 100% down here on the VIP extract to get our Seraphim. A squad of 7, including the second new pair of Celestial Gauntlets on our Heretic. Got a Hijacker here for the scouting. We got our Sniper Agent here with our first Beam Sniper Rifle. Good hunting shotgun, and I guess this is the first action here for our Mech Heavy with that Requiem weapon. Let's see how good that is. And we've got grenades, grenades, grenades. No, Sniper Mech. Anyway, that's gonna be in the next episode. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.